we're gonna shout out a little promo of KK.
Let's do it.
Not stuff like that. So it's gonna be like a little 30 seconds to a minute.
Okay.
So cool. You gonna do it right here too. So y'all gonna be right here in front of here.
Yeah.
Shout her out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alright, let's do it. I got the live going right here, and it's not on mute this time. I ain't do no slow shit. I don't know how I did that shit. We did a whole hour live, had 400 people watching the podcast on mute.
Damn.
They steady in the comments like it's on mute. I'm like, well, shit, y'all some real ones for staying to watch. I'm like, y'all some real ones for staying to watch if it was on mute this whole time. Alright. Is this a good position for this, JD, or if this in your way, just move it around? This,
she got that testing shit on. I didn't even take pictures of this shit right there. Alright, let me do one. Let me do one final round. Alright, you good?
Yeah, then we're gonna do the volume check, and then we should be straight.
All right. For sure.
Alright, you good?
He got the green card, I got the red card, so I might too. He might want it. Let me do this check.
Check.
Alright, good on that. Look at y'all, make sure y'all looking straight. Good. Alright, good.
Alright, check us out.
Speaking my word.
Yo. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Okay, you might, what is that?
He might want it. He got the green card. I got the red card.
Say it again.
Yo. 6 man, best man, own man. Ooh.
It's KK on the check-in for KK's Corner. ATL, what it do, baby? Yeah. If I was single,
I know you speak low, so I'm about to raise your mic. What's up, say it again?
Yo. What's good?
Alright, we good. Let's go.
Bet.
Bet that.
You might be positioning this cool. So
Yeah,
these
cool.
mics, it catch from the top right here.
Okay.
They don't catch from the side. So when you talk, just try to talk like directly into it like this. Tight shit, yeah. Tight shit.
Try to, if you want to, try to put it under your mouth so that when y'all speak, because usually when you speak directly to someone, it'll
Like
be,
have it lower like
yeah. That way it's under his, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so this is a good position.
Yeah.
Also, how it is like this. So
Yeah,
when we
you-
talk, when we look at each other, it's like
yeah.
talking down into it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do it feel
Or
good?
it ain't about,
That's a good
yeah.
position. I bet.
Yeah, cool. We good.
Yeah.
Good. Sure.
Start that beat.
Alright.
And then remember about the 25 minutes
Okay,
with
cool.
the middle camera.
I bet.
Make sure that shit. And then we got an hour 45 on the audio board, so we good. So I'm gonna start off with a story time, and then I'm gonna introduce you.
Go ahead, man.
Alright, yeah.
Shoot.
And let the young nigga drink some water, folks.
Go ahead and get to it.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yo, what it is, gang? I say, yo, what it is, gang? It's KK on the check-in for KK's Corner. One more time, just because you know I'm representing the one and only Revolt, shout out Revolt Podcast Network. It's KK on the check-in for KK's Corner. ATL, what it do? Chicago, what it do? Miami, Houston, what's happening? Look, y'all, we got a very, very special episode packed for you today. But before I dive in, you know I gotta start off with a story time. I love to connect to my audience. You know what I'm saying? Look, I think today I just want to talk about like the story of progression and not really rushing yourself when it comes down to things. Like I know we in a time of, and I really talk to all my content creators when I say this, because I know we in a time of making content. You gotta go every day. But let me explain to y'all why I failed Vlogmas. If you really subscribe to KK's Corner and really tuned in, you know that I try to do vloggers where you wake up and vlog every day for the month of December, 25 days straight up until Christmas. And I was doing decent the first couple of days, but I fell off because, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard doing that every day. And I had to really give myself some grace and not be hard on myself. Like, so when I talk to all my content creators out there, I just want to say, like, try to stay as consistent as possible, but sometimes you got to fall back for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I fell back so I can take the time to buy my 2 new cameras, so I can make sure when I start back shooting my podcast for Revolt in January, I was perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I really fell off from Vlogmas because I started working more so I can get my stuff together. So sometimes it's okay to fall back from your craft, to work on what you got to work on so you come back 2 times harder. Because now I know y'all looking at the quality like, yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? So that's my story time for today, y'all. We're going to go ahead, get into this podcast episode, man. I got a very, very special guest today. Y'all know KK's Corner is a brand for influencers by an influencer. So my influencer of the day, the 6th Mr.CAU, the producer, the entertainer, the host. We got the one and only Zeke, man. Zeke, how you feeling, my brother?
KK, what's up with you, sis, man?
What's up?
Hey, man, what to do? I'm going to go ahead and do my little
You
one.
know, go ahead, pop it one
It
time.
is
Pop it.
the 6th man, the best man, the only man, Mr.CAU University, man. Ezekiel Steve's in the building, man. Hey, man, I'm so grateful to be with my sis, man, KK, man. We've been rocking since 2021, ain't it?
Yeah.
So yes, man. This been a minute. It's been a minute. Let's do it.
Yeah. I feel like I done watched this man grow up so much, y'all. Like, it's so crazy just sitting here next to you filming this podcast because it's like we both done grown and matured so much over the years. Like, it's just crazy to see the growth in both of us. Like, I was watching you host the other night. I'm like, man, time just go by so fast, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, we really just sat there and just, like, chimed in, you know, and it's just all about aura, just the vibrations of like how everything works, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like I feel like when we work together, that's why I'm like, bro, when we work together as hosts, it's such a vibe because it's like a feed off energy. No matter who's going on first, no matter who's closing out, it's always the party always gonna be on the team.
Facts.
Regardless, because we both funny, we both got the energy, so I always enjoy the party and hosting with you, man.
Yeah, I have fun, every time.
And seeing you grow, man, oh my gosh, man, like I couldn't believe it, bro.
Cause I'ma be honest, when I first heard Zeke on the mic, oh man, somebody grab the mic. I ain't gonna lie, but nowadays, boy, yeah, he doing it nowadays. I'm looking at him at what was we just had? Opium, like yeah, he doing it nowadays. You got the oil, the sauce, the sound. He doing it now. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give you your flowers on the growth for that, cause I was definitely proud of you. I was thinking that the other night, so I don't know if I had a chance to tell you. So before we dive in, I definitely wanted to give you your flowers on that one for sure.
Appreciate you.
So look, I love to start KK's Corner with 3 would you rather questions.
Okay.
So you gotta answer off the top of your head. Can you think about it?
All right, let's go.
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. So would you rather host an event at Clark or host at the club?
Host at Clark.
Host at Clark. I bet. Would you rather be single or be in a relationship?
Be in a relationship.
Alright, for sure. We got Lover Boy in the building. Lover Boy entered the chat.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm a lover boy.
Would you rather cook at home or go out to eat?
I love cooking, so I'm cooking at home.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you with the different recipes on Instagram too. Like, I wanted to ask you, like, who taught you how to cook, or did you just always have it see you?
So my mom taught me how to cook. My step pops, he taught me how to grill. So I had best of both worlds. And it really just came, like, I started cooking at 5 years old, and it was just like trying to master noodles. Like once you start mastering basic stuff, you can elevate every time. So I mastered making noodles. I mastered making eggs, and then my big meal that I had to perfect that my mom taught me was fried chicken. Like,
oh snap!
So when I learned that, it was just like, oh, guys, I'm about to cook. So she gave me all her recipes. I watched her cook all the recipes. And I think by the time I turned 14, 15, that's when I mastered her recipes. And like, you know what I'm saying, I just started tweaking them.
Yeah.
And when I started tweaking them, she would be like, this tastes better than my food. Why it don't taste like that when I make it? You know, like, I don't know, man. I do a little something, a little different. But yeah, I love cooking.
You open the kitchen like somebody, he said a little dash of this, a
little
dash
of
that.
A little dash of that, a little dash of this, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and it really just all comes from like, cooking was my first love before film. Before filming, cooking was my first love. Like I fell in love with cooking. Just, you know what I'm saying. I had Chopped on my TV. I had Hell's Kitchen. So all I did was just watching cooking shows. Like that's what I was obsessed with at first. And then you know, getting older, learning about health, learning about different foods and what different things come from. You know what I'm saying? And then especially learning about being at Clark Atlanta University enlightened me on our heritage of food. You know what I'm saying? Like the difference between a sweet potato and a yam. I didn't know that. You know, now I know. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the difference though? Hold on, he just cut me off with that one. Like, please educate the guests and let me know something too. You know what I'm saying?
When in Africa there is a plant. It's a yam. It's like, you know what I'm saying. It's sweeter. It has more flavor to it, right? Sweet potato, on the other hand, that's grown in America. So when our ancestors came to America, sweet potatoes was a remembrance of what a yam was. So that's why you hear people say, oh, you know what I'm saying, I love sweet potato, like sweet potato pie, this, that, and third. Sweet potatoes was a remembrance of where we came from. So, and then throughout time, after, I would say like during the Civil War, like after the Civil War or something, when they made sweet potato pie became a significance of freedom. It became a significance for our people to remember, you know, through the dark days, through the hardest times, this is what we have. You don't never forget where you come from.
Facts.
But the Northerners, they had made pumpkin pie to contrast, to let them know, like, hey, this is what we got up north. So it just that's where the sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie comes into. And sweet potato pie, that's why people love sweet potato. That's why we love sweet potatoes, because it reminds us of yam. That's why we have candy yams.
Free game. I say he giving free game on KK's Corner.
Shout out to Dr. Black, man.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. Black, man. We giving free game on KK's Corner. So look, so for those who don't know, man, where you from?
Oh, I'm from Saginaw, Michigan, man. North side Saginaw, Michigan.
Okay, look, he like, yeah, Michigan in the house.
You know
okay.
North side.
Yeah, so you gotta open up to us a little bit. Tell us, how was your life growing up?
Oh man, growing up, I ain't gonna lie. Like, North side is a very, very dangerous place. Like, it's very dangerous. Like, I'm not gonna front. Like, you know, my mom raising a son in Saginaw, like the dangerous part of Saginaw, like you had to be 10 times tough. Like, so my mom made sure I was 10 times tough, and you know what I'm saying, she always kept me under her wraps, under her fingers.
Yeah.
You know, I seen stuff that I shouldn't see as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like I remember my childhood friend, like he lived in the building behind me. You know, he got shot, and I saw that. Like I couldn't.
Face to face, you seen your childhood best friend get shot.
I didn't see him face to face, but I remember hearing shots, and I remember walking up, and I seen blood. Like, I remember that. That's so tough. I remember that. I remember, you know what I'm saying, seeing people coming into my house and rob us. Like, I remember in the middle of the night. Like, it was stuff like that I saw that, you know what I'm saying, I wish I didn't see, but it's Northside. That's reality.
How was that feeling though? So you in the house.
Yes.
And you waking up in the middle of the night to somebody breaking in.
Man, like,
you gotta give us a story.
Okay, I got you. So, as a kid, I wasn't a heavy sleeper.
Okay.
I always sleep to the TV. So, Disney Channel, pretty much.
Okay.
So I'll sleep to that. And my mom at the time, she always slept downstairs. Like, she pretty much slept downstairs. Like, we had 2 rooms upstairs, but she slept downstairs. So, you know, I fell asleep and my TV was loud. My TV was very loud. And all I hear is boom, boom, boom. I hear like shit breaking. I hear like all that shit. I hear screaming, and I hear shut the fuck up, shut up, shut up. So I go downstairs. I see 2 niggas in black. I couldn't. That shit was crazy. It was scary. Like, I saw 2 niggas in black. One dude had a gun to my mom's head. Like, give me a like, where the shit at? Ooh.
Yeah.
And another dude saw me. Like, ain't this your son? Snatched me.
Oh.
Snatched me up until my mom gave up everything that she needed. And before you know, they let me go. They slapped my mom upside her head and did. Like, and that's when we moved. That's when my mom was like, "Yeah, we about to move."
Man, you know what? First, thank you for sharing this story with us, cause I know it's probably traumatic to think back on that experience, because I can't imagine going through that as a child. You know what I'm saying? Especially like seeing your mom get hurt with it too, because you know, I know how close y'all are. Y'all got a good relationship. That's your best friend, your day one, your everything.
Yes.
You know, she raised you, you her only son. So I can only imagine how it felt to go through that. So I'm sorry to hear that, and thank God that y'all are alive, and because it could have been worse. Somebody could have been shot, somebody could have been seriously hurt, you know what I'm saying? So, like, man, how did you deal with the mental of, like, getting over that? Like, do it ever still affect you? Or, and even seeing your best friend body, like, did that ever affect you?
When growing up, bro, I'm not even gonna front, like, I just went with emotions. That's one thing. If one thing Saginaw taught me, bro, just go through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Figure out another day. Because honestly, I was just like, I gotta move forward. I gotta motivate myself. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just something bigger. Seeing my childhood friend like that, it just like, it made me scared of death. Like, it made me scared of death. It made me like that, you know, and then seeing someone break into the crib, it was just like, I don't think I'll ever get out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? Then when my mom and I decided to move, when we moved to Atlanta, like, that was like a period where it was like, okay, like, it was enlightening. You gotta have a different scenery.
How old were you when this happened, the transition to Atlanta?
Oh man, I was getting out of the second grade, going to the third.
So you're still very young, okay?
Very young, very young. You know what I'm saying? We took a Greyhound here. You know what I'm saying? We stayed with my auntie. We was up in Kirkwood. We was up in the Kirkwood area. You know what I'm saying? Ivy Park. We stayed in Ivy Park. You know what I'm saying? It's called Kirkwood Apartments. They done gentrified the place.
They done gentrified the place.
They done gentrified the place, man.
Yeah, bye.
But being there, man, yeah, like just being in Atlanta as a kid, compared to that, to seeing this, it was a quick 360. I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? It went from going through the motions to living in the moment. I started living in the moment now. I started being a kid. I didn't have to worry about growing up fast. I didn't have to worry about trying to be the man of the house. It was just like you're around kids who are genuinely kids. Like I've never seen. Being in Atlanta, this was my first time seeing hood kids play football in the middle of the street. Swear to God.
Yeah.
That was my first time.
Yeah.
That was my first time seeing kids play in the middle of the street. That was my first time seeing a candy lady, ice cream truck. Like that was my first time of being a kid, was being in the South. And I enjoyed every minute of it.
And I know it was probably real refreshing because I ain't gonna lie, like my house got broken into when we were younger, but I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So I just get home and see the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? So I know like getting out of that and coming here, like you're saying, being around regular kids, like I know that was like probably very enjoyable.
Man, what? Yes, bro. Like being around, and I was a kid that got picked on a lot.
Really?
Yes, I was getting bullied. Like
why were they? But why?
Shit, man. Cause it was a lot of things. I wore glasses. So it was out of SpongeBob. And you know, dark skin kids, we ain't never got no love. we ain't never got no love, man. They used to call me Burnt Biscuit. They used to say, you will always win in the game of hide and seek, because all we gotta do is just turn the lights off and no one will find you. That was that. You know what I'm saying? I had my buck teeth. I had these two teeth right here.
Yeah.
Man. Used to be SpongeBob.
I ain't gonna lie though, but I had like 5 extra teeth on my bottom of my head. I had braces for like 5 years, like so.
And I stayed dressed up as like kind of pretty much like in uniform. Like I always had collar shirts, khakis.
Real church boy.
Yeah, I was really church boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got picked on, you know what I'm saying? And then just because of my interest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like I said, I was a movie kid and I was a cookie kid.
Yeah. So
I always bring up like, you got served. Stuff you
But you was playing football and basketball growing up.
I didn't play football or basketball until I got to Atlanta.
Okay, so I see the
I didn't play nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't do like, bro, I had interest of basketball and my mom played basketball. My mom played hoops. Like my mom is a legend in hoops. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't really develop and had a homage of playing football, basketball, or track or anything until I got to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And all that aspect just came from just like, bro, like you around kids that were kids. You know what I'm saying? And when I got here, no kid bullied me. Because we all looked the same. It was all, we all was dark skinned. We all looked like we all look like Burnt Biscuits.
Y'all all black.
Yes.
Yeah.
What, like, bro, like if anything, I became like one of the cool kids because I stayed clean. Like I stayed with clean clothes.
Looking nice, presenting.
I never smelled musty.
Yeah.
My mom didn't play that.
Yeah.
Mom didn't play.
Yeah, but do you feel like being picked on before you moved down here, do you feel like that broke you down or built up your character?
Built me up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Definitely built
That's
me
what
up
I'm talking about.
because you know I had to end up, you know what I'm saying, being a black man in America, bro. Like you gonna go through bullying in some form or fashion. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be in corporate America, whether that be in higher education, whether that be in the career path you went, you're gonna go through someone talking about you, picking with you, and that's life. That's life. You know what I'm saying? That's life. Like you gotta move on. Like so, what they gonna talk? People gonna talk to the day you die. So it's about what you do to impact. Like, are you gonna dwell on it? Like that was one thing I had to realize. Because granted, we moved to Atlanta, but like after like a year and a half, we moved back to Saginaw, and it was like, dang. But one thing about it, I had to learn like growing up, going back to Saginaw, it was just like you gonna dwell on it or you gonna move on from it.
Yeah.
You're gonna capitalize on it. So ever since then, I just wanted to capitalize on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take a lot, like now, you know, I take some things personal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can laugh with me or you laughing against me. Like, you like, you know what I'm saying? Or laughing at me. You laughing with me or you laughing at me.
Yeah.
And I be knowing the difference. You know what I'm saying? So, with that aspect of things, I just like, I'm take it personal.
Facts.
And that's my motivation. That's just it.
Nah, that's real right there. That's real right there. So look, we gotta take it back to that moment in 2017. You know what I'm saying? You at Handy Middle School.
How you find out?
You know, you in a play and you playing the donkey.
Yes.
So was this your first time on the stage?
First off, I don't know, you did your research.
No, sit at KK's corner. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was not my first time. That was my first time acting. That was my first time acting. No, that was not my first time acting. That was my second time acting. 2016, I did, actually really realistically, 2015, I was supposed to do another play. I was supposed to do my first play. 2015, I was supposed to do Hairspray.
Okay.
I was supposed to do Hairspray. Mind you, I don't know nothing about Hairspray. I thought it was corny. I was like, and it was like, yeah, we're gonna cast you as a black dude. And like, they didn't say that, but they cast me as a character and I didn't know who it was. And it was a main role and I was just like, I'm not doing it. So then, the year later, I did Lion King.
Oh, snap.
And they played, and I played Bonsai, the hyena.
Okay, how was that?
I improvised the majority of my lines. Like I really stole. Like if my mama finds the tape, I swear to God, if she finds the tape and we watch it like from beginning to end, you'll be like, oh, he was a star. Like because I auditioned for Timon and Pumbaa. I auditioned for Timon. Like I really auditioned for that. I didn't want nothing else. And then they was like, you gonna be alright. I'm like, I don't know, it's a little racist. I'm gonna let it slide because we had.
I'm gonna try it out. Hold on, I feel about it.
Because let me tell you what made it a little racist, a little bit in my sense, because we sat there and it was like, yeah, you know, there's a part where, you know, Scar, he feeds the hyenas food and tells them, oh, it looks like I don't want to eat lunch. So they the play managers and stuff, they thought it was a cool idea if we had chicken and hot sauce. And they threw it on the ground, they threw it on the stage, and we ate it. Like, bro, that was, but everyone laughed though, so it was cool. And then after that, I was like, shoot, if y'all don't cast me as Donkey, this would be the biggest mistake of Handy, period. And they did, you know, they cast me, and I had a ball, man. I had a ball, bro. But even before that, I mean, I did a couple talent shows when I was little. Like, I did talent shows in elementary school, but that was being in middle school was my first time actually acting. So you know what I'm saying.
Okay. So we're gonna fast forward a couple years, man. We're gonna take it to 2021.
Okay.
You at Arthur High School, you know what I'm saying? It's decision day. You make that decision to go with Clark Atlanta University.
Indeed.
You gotta tell us like what really led to that decision. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even speaking for myself, like when it came down to choosing the school, it was like, man, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, no lie. I got into every college I applied to.
I know that's right.
Because I didn't grow up playing sports. I didn't grow up doing nothing but education. Like I was always real smart, always talked a lot, always was like a good test taker and stuff. Like I think that come from not having no siblings, so I'm really just in the crib by myself. So I was in my head. I'm the only child.
Hey, I'm only trying to.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the only child. You feel me, bro? So like,
Man.
So I felt like I ended up deciding to go to Clark just because I heard it was in Atlanta and Atlanta had a good name for it and stuff like that. So did you end up going with Clark because your experience of already living in Atlanta, or like what really pushed towards that decision back in 2021?
The number one reason why I chose Clark Atlanta University was because my counselors told me no. They told me I couldn't do it.
Talk to us about that.
I had, so, mind you, 2020 and 2021, that's COVID year. You know what I'm saying? And my college advisor, shout out to Dr. Harrell, Felicia Harrell, she's the best insane. There would never be another college advisor like her, period, point blank. I don't care what nobody says.
Give her flowers then.
Facts. So, working with her throughout my matriculation at Arthur Hill High School, you know what I'm saying, she was getting me looked at colleges. Like, I was getting looked at, like, asking to go on college visits, getting mailing. Like, I still have a book bag full of all the mail that I got from every college that asked me to come to their school and visit them, like, stuff like that.
Pop it.
So, but just that senior year alone, you know what I'm saying, I looked at a couple schools, but the main schools I was looking at, you know what I'm saying, my dream school was always Duke, so I was like, I want to go to Duke. But I started looking at HBCUs. I went from looking at FAM to start looking at Jackson State. I started looking from Jackson State to Alabama, you know. And then before that, I saw Clark Atlanta. I was like, shoot, Clark Atlanta. I'm like, I've been in Atlanta. My auntie in Atlanta, my godparent. So I said, shoot, that's where I might be going. You know what I'm saying? So, fast forward a couple weeks, my counselors, they like, so yeah, do you have like your top schools that you want to go now? Mind you, Arthur Hill High School is a pipeline school to all Michigan schools. So like if you done well at Arthur Hill High School, your options are Michigan, University of Michigan, Michigan State, Central Michigan, Ferry State, SVSU, and Oakland. Like these are them are big name schools in Michigan. Like them your schools that you want to go to. And then Delta College, that's community college. Like okay, that's a pipeline. So they was like, I said, yeah, I applied to Delta, I applied to Oakland, I got accepted to Delta. I was like, but I got accepted to Jackson State, and I got accepted to Clark Atlanta.
Yeah.
They're like, so what you want me to? I said, I'm interested in going to Clark Atlanta University. So my counselor was like, how much is the tuition? I said, shoot, I'm like, what, 35K after A? You know, 35K before A? You know,
Per semester.
You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, 33K after. She was like, She said, how much will that be for 4 years? I said, shoot, I don't know. She's like, it will be 107,000. Estimate, give or take. I said, yeah, okay. Like, what's your point?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I think it would be best if you don't take that leap of faith and go all the way down to put yourself in that position of death. And I was like, why? And she was like, I think it's best if you stay in Michigan and then take your talents to Atlanta after you graduate from college. I said, okay. I said, okay. I went back to my mom and said, Mom, what you think? She said, baby, whatever your dreams is my dream. Whatever goals you got, I'm doing my goals. We gonna rock out. If you wanna go to Clark Atlanta, we going. Say less, we going.
Yeah, I know.
Say less, we going.
Mama said I'm good, so you know what? Matter of fact, y'all, I think we're gonna go ahead and go down.
So when I did my whole decision day, when I did my whole thing, it was just to tell them, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm taking a risk. And that is the greatest risk I ever took.
Yeah.
It's the greatest risk I ever took.
Yeah.
It was because my freshman year, I was turned. Freshman year, I didn't care. Like, I went from just being a regular kid at Clark Atlanta to going to getting invited to be in the world premiere, going to 21 Savage birthday party, going to, you know, this book release and the show release of Fox, you know, our kind of people. Like, I was doing things that I was like, I would never imagine doing.
Man, and you know what, y'all? I'm gonna be completely honest. I think that's the beautiful part about college that they pull out of you, because when you get into this environment, you really end up networking and meeting so many people and get invited to so many places, and you really like discover who you are through college. I used to think it was so corny when people would say that, like, oh, when you go to school, you're gonna discover who you are, you're gonna find yourself as a person. I used to think it was corny until it actually happened.
It did happen, yes.
And it's like, it's just crazy. So like, I really wanted you to speak on your personal journey at college, you know, especially attending at HBCU, you know, being in different clubs, different organizations. Like, how would you describe the college experience? Like, how do you go from being a regular freshman to like doing all of this stuff, getting invited places? Like, what's your personal journey like?
Man, I would say growth in ways I could never imagine. I looked at myself like, to this day, I record a lot of things. Like my friends will tell you, like, I record everything. You know what I'm saying? So I go down to my Snapchat, I go down to 2021 August, and I'm like, dang, I've really grown. Like, I've grown so much. And it's not even from like just being just an individual or a student. It's really just a man perspective. Like, I've really grown so much. My morals aren't the same. My values, my ethnic codes, you know what I'm saying? How I talk to people, how I treat people, you know, how I operate in certain moves and aspects. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I still got a lot more work to do. But my personal experience, my personal journey being at college, it's ways unimaginable. Like, I went through so many things. Freshman year, it was the enlightenment. Like, it's the warmth. Like, welcome to college. You know what I'm saying? Sophomore year, like, it was like, you gotta go do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't financially enrolled my fall semester, and my teachers kept me in my classes. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? You know how teachers are supposed to tell you, like, if you're on this list, you must go to the one-stop shop.
Yeah.
Like, they supposed to say that. Nah, none of my teachers said nothing. And I stayed in my hand. My brother Rich, when he watched this, he gonna comment down like, yeah, that's facts. I stayed on his couch for a whole semester. He let me stay on his couch for a whole semester. Mind you, we only met 1 year. It's only been 1 year since me and him been cool, but like me and him locked in. And he was like, as long as you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made connections with Dr. Peters, made connections with Dr. Stotts, you know, director of financial aid. Like, I'm making connections. Junior year, that's when things started to get real for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to host parties. I'm getting booked like this, booked like clockwork. I'm getting booked at parties. I'm doing things like, you know what I'm saying, doing coronations. I'm being a creative director for Clark Atlanta University Homecoming. Now here we are, Mr.CAU, full-ride scholarship. Didn't have scholarship for the whole 3 years. Now I got full-ride. People doubted you the whole life. Like, it's so amazing to see how I am. You know what I'm saying? I got people in my corner. You know what I'm saying? I got people in my corner. I got people rocking. I got people living with me. You know what I'm saying? And all I do now is just like pray. Just pray, meditate, thank God every day that I'm at the position I'm at. You know, and even being here is just a blessing because you see people grow as you grow. You see people shine the way you shine. You know what I'm saying? And all it is just like you just want to give back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful for Clark Atlanta. Clark Atlanta has educated me in ways that any other school couldn't, or Saginaw couldn't. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Like, that's real. Like, I had to unlearn everything from Michigan education, Saginaw education, street code, all that, and then relearn it, come to Clark. Like, I had, like, Dr. Black, everything that I just taught, all that, that's Dr. Black, Dr. Greer, Dr. Bass.
They were like mentors to you.
Yeah, Mr. Kendrick.
Oh my gosh, shout out Mr. Kendrick.
Marcus
We love Mr. Kendrick.
Marcus A. Kendrick.
We gotta give you flowers right now.
Sir, without him.
What's your message to him?
Without you, brother.
Man.
Without you, Pops.
Man.
OG. We, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Kobe. I said, he Uncle Phil on Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He Phil Jackson on Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? He put the plays in play, and I just make it happen. He really, if you know, you know. He the godfather of Clark Atlanta University student leadership in the game. Ain't no moves getting made without that, man.
That's the backbone, that's the heart right there, man.
Real.
Like, that's really the heart. And he used to, you know, he used to irritate me. He used to always compare us, and I used to never understand. Oh, he used to get on my nerve. Both of y'all are single children, and both of y'all have similar personality types, and the this and the thing. And I used to be like, bro, get out my face with that. I used to never understand it until I matured and I seen what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you said, like, college really did, like, help both of us grow up. And I really feel like your transition, like, when you crossed over, like, when you crossed Kappa, I feel like before Kappa and after Kappa, you a grown-ass man. I don't know what happened in that transitional period. Man. I don't know what you can speak on, what you think. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to cross no lines, But if you can't share anything like about the way your mindset changed because I feel like me personally, I feel like that's when you change. Like yeah, you've been doing different stuff, you got into hosting, you know, you grow up, you get older and shit, but I feel like that's when you like before I seen him cap, I'm like Zeke last boy. That was his vibe. Goofy personality, like little boy. Now it's like you get around him, you like shit, grown man. Like you feel the energy, like what the fuck changed?
Being around grown ass men.
Yeah, like
being around grown, like just having men that's already been a part of the organization. That's already a part of the organization that knows the ins and outs of, you know, the world. And talking to them, having conversations with them, being in sessions where, you know what I'm saying, mentorship sessions where, you know what I'm saying, we sharing ideas. That enlightened me on so many ways that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the, you know, not even other people can tell me or, you know, like, granted, I was raised by a single mother. Yeah. But it was certain things that my mother couldn't teach me. That the men, you know, my pro fights of Capital South Fraternity Incorporated taught me. You know what I'm saying? That's something I won't forget. Something I won't regret. You know what I'm saying? And just being a part of brotherhood, man, it's amazing. Even though I just started, you know what I'm saying? It's still grateful. Like I went to my first banquet. How was it? What? I couldn't believe it. I was like, dang. Like when I first walked in, I thought I was lost. I thought they took me to the wrong place. I walked in and then I just kept going. I'm like, damn, these are some successful black men, like successful, educated black men. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting and I had to do a tribute. I had to do a tribute to our founders. So we eat and we, you know what I'm saying, etiquette wise. So my pro like, hey, I want you to meet somebody. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I want you to meet somebody. So he took me to the front. The front is first 3 tables. They all got white coats. Like white coats. Like if you got white coats, that means you done spent some time. You seasoned. Like you.
Okay, cause I'm sure you see my face.
Like you know how they got Hall of Fame jackets.
Okay, now I'm connecting. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Them white coats separates everybody. Okay. Like, they was in the front, so I'm talking to them, shaking their hand. Know, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Zeke Stevens, Game Cap, Boston Sport, you know what I'm saying? Folk Club, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. Hey, you know, 68, you know what I'm saying? G-Cap. I'm like, dang, like, so I'm going to the back, I'm like, I gotta get where they at. Yeah. And they successful, like, these are millionaires. Like, these are actual millionaires.
So it's really motivational.
Yes, like, it's really motivational. That's, you know what I'm saying? Just being a part of that just made me motivated, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I would say, you know what I'm saying, like you said, you know, like, man, like, I felt that way going into when I did coronation. When I did coronation, that's when I was like, yeah, things about to change.
You could feel the change.
I could feel it. It was a shift. Like, I don't know, something about when I got, because I cried at coronation. You know what I'm saying? I cried before and I cried on stage. I was trying so hard not to. But when that crown got on my head and I sat down, I was like,
because you think about all that you done been through, your life, your college experience, your journey, the networking, the meeting friends, the losing friends, the girls, the personal growth, the journey, the talks, Dr. Black, Mr. Kendrick. It's like college really do shape you so much. It's really so like motivational. Like it's a crazy thing to go through, especially like when you real involved and real in the scene. And the type of people we always been in the mix, so everybody's experiencing the growth, the ups and downs, the good moments, the bad moments. Like it's so on front scene, like. So it's just, I can only imagine how the feeling was, you know, but you deserve all the good that's coming to you, bro. Like, you deserve it all for real, but you got to tell me. Was it hard learning how to shimmy the shoulders? Because that just look like the hardest thing in the world to learn how to do.
No one knows this. But now, you're going to be the first one to know. I started shimmying when I was 16 years old.
Oh, he already knew what was going on. Okay, cool. Say no more then. He was getting ready.
Arthur Hill High School, we had a little coronation. And they had like, you know, it was like pretty much like a competition, like who's gonna be the homecoming king. So I was hosting that. I was hosting it. Whatever. You know, I was the MC. I was the MC then, so when I became the MC there, it was a lady. It was a lady there. You know what I'm saying? She was a choreographer, and she was a member of sorority incorporated. She was a member of that. So she choreographed all the routines for the kings and queens that was participating. So the kings, you know what I'm saying, when they popped out, they like 2 of them did this. And I was like, all right. So they had a little little halftime session. You know what I'm saying? They had a little break, and it was a performance. I was backstage doing it.
Hold on. Let me try this one time back here.
So then, the day of the homecoming dance, I got a whole video of me actually like trying to do it.
Yeah.
So shoot, my godmom was like, boy, you don't even know what you're doing. Like, what are you doing? And my godmom, she's a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So she
really know what's going on.
She like, do your research. I said, huh?
She said, do your homework on.
Yeah, she said, do your research on, Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So I said, okay. I went from looking at YouTube to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shoot, this look easy. You know what I'm saying? But shimmy and shoulders is easy. Just learning the steps, that's where it gets difficult. Because there's so many steps you got to get to before you meld and do all this.
Yeah, before you get to that part.
Before you get all,
before you get all up in there, getting your groove and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, so you been MCing for a while.
Yes.
So when did you start MCing? This is like high school, it sounds like?
I started MCing events in high school.
Okay.
Shout out to Arthur Hill High School, man. Because I really started doing talent shows then. But I took a break when I got to college. I wanted to host. And I really saw Manny Supreme. Because I was freshman year, I was working with Wadi. So I was with Wadi.
Shout out Wadi, man. I hosted
Shout out to Wadi, man. Shout out to Wadi. So I remember I went to a couple parties, man. I was on the promotion team, you know what I'm saying? So I see, man, he turned. I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that. So I hit him up one day. I had the twins up one day. I'm like, yeah, man. I said, I think, you know what I'm saying? You think I can try it out? Ooh. Yeah, we can have a call. We can have a conversation. Ooh. I'm like, okay, yeah. We never had a conversation. So I'm like, it's cool, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And a couple party promotion teams later, spring semester, Khalil, the interview. Shout out to Khalil. He's another Detroit
my
nigga.
boy, yeah.
He was hosting a party spring semester, and it was Blackout 18.
I didn't even know he was a host. Okay,
Yeah.
shout out, bro.
He was throwing a party. He was like, he was passing out in the cab. He was like, yeah, man, I'm hosting a party. You know what I'm saying? Come check it. I said, okay. I said, I'll come under one condition. He was like, what? I said, you gotta let me get on mic, bro. Let me get on mic one time. He was like, I bet. Be here at 10:30. Woo, woo. So I pull up at Atlanta Production Factory. It was a DJ. His name DJ Juan. Shout out to DJ Juan, man. I turned that bitch out. I turned it out, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we got our team. We got our guy. We got our guy." The week after that, we threw another party. 2 weeks later, we threw like this phone party. Sold out tickets. Sold out the whole venue. And then we threw one more party. We threw ATL Blackout 2. And when we did ATL Blackout 2, that was a sold out. So I was selling out stuff. I was doing it, and that's when it was just like, oh yeah, I can do this, like for real. Like,
yeah, because you have fun when you get an experience, you trying different things.
And that whole that timeline from spring semester of freshman year to my sophomore year, that's when I developed the craft and I started watching more. I watched you, I watched Javier, I watched Manny, so I'm watching.
Me and Manny was the only 2 good examples out that sentence, but for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I'm saying,
you was watching others around picking up skills.
Juice on the loose.
But that's what you're supposed to do though, because I ain't gonna lie, I watch Manny and I watch DC. Them the only 2 hosts that I look at and I watch and I'm like, yeah, that's hard. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't watch Fly Guy until granted, I saw him during 2021.
Yeah.
But when I saw I saw Fly Guy like host, like real deal, like a whole party.
Yeah.
It was like 2022. I was at an event somewhere. I don't know. It was for a celebrity, and I saw him do it, and that's when I was like, okay. And I took notes on everybody that I saw. I took notes on Juice. I took notes on you. I took notes on Fly Guy. I took notes on Manny. I took notes on everybody. So
that's how you supposed to
do it. Really, and when it was time for me to shine, shoot, Rich will tell you, oh, this nigga can't be fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, because you did it the right way though, and this is how you know me and Zeke is real. A lot of people not gonna be able to sit on the podcast and really give flowers and be honest about who they was watching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's really the way to do it, bro. And I love like this year of today doing it with you because it's good energy. Like
Yeah, man.
I hate when it's time to transition on the mic and niggas be acting like they can't give me the mic. Nigga, if it's somebody telling shit, this is how I feel about it.
Yo,
it's like we on a basketball team. It's like we all the all-stars.
Mhm.
So if we the top people, we should be able to be on this stage, shining together, pass the mic around, doing our thing without no bad energy.
Thank you.
No host should be like,
stop being stingy, man. Share the love.
Yeah, because if you think
Share
about
love.
it, thousands of people in the party, they the ones looking at us like we the all-stars. So when the all-stars up there arguing, it's a goofy looking at us.
Share the love, man.
So I gotta give your flowers on that because I've always been Tiki closing host.
Yes.
So when I was closing his parties last year and I used to have to get the mic from Javi and it was always an attitude or it was always an issue or it was always like him like, oh, 2 more songs, 5 more minutes. Like, nigga, this is a business where your tab is up and stuff. Like, it don't gotta be bad energy. Like, you seen how when you came to Opium, when it was your time, I gave you the mic.
Yeah.
I got on the other mic, popped it with you for like 10, 15 minutes and I let you shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just always
and
love.
And one thing about it, I've never had a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I think the problem is, one thing I always had a problem with, it's a difference between, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, like, let's work together, you know, like me and you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a big difference between, you know, I'm a little more than you. I never liked that when my sophomore year, and I'm not gonna say the part promotion team. I'm not gonna say
CAU, you got a different title.
But they was little boy me like crazy. Like I'll rock out a party.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh yeah, we like what you do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna book you here, boom, 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 and never get no funds. Or I'll get booked the last minute, and then they won't even tell me that they booked another host on top of me. So now, and then on top of that, they won't even tell me like, yeah, we don't have too much. We have more mics, so y'all gotta share.
What the fuck?
Like that was some stuff like that would be like some stuff I would be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll leave early. Like Rich Mick will tell you like, bro, it's time for us to go.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, you better leave wherever you ain't respected, bro. Like if it ain't like with me, I don't come to an event to host unless I'm booked and I don't share the mic. Like if it's anybody else talking on my set, it's the DJ. I don't do all that double host shit. Now it's different because we got a relationship, we got a rapport, we done did like it's different.
And it's communication. It's communication.
Yeah.
Like one thing about it.
And I know you know how to host, you know I know how to host. So it ain't nothing weird, ain't like you were random. You know what I'm saying?
Like one thing I would say, man, shout out to Isfade.
Yeah, shout out Tiggy.
And shout out to you because one thing Tiggy and one thing Bam, and even Particle Hitter. All these being around with them, KK.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Keep talking.
Hey, chill out.
Keep talking, bro. I ain't even said that.
Bro.
I'm smiling for the pictures.
No, Tiggy ain't never when it was time to pay up. Tiggy ain't never.
Oh my God, look.
Tiggy come through every time.
Tiggy gonna make sure you get your money.
Came through every time.
Bam gonna make sure you get your money.
Man, people, yes, bro. Like when it was time to, oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I make sure like when Opium, after the set of Opium, he's like, look, we're gonna do this, woo, woo, woo. I got you. I ain't got no problem. I ain't never have to question you because I know you're gonna take care of me. I know.
Yeah,
you ain't got no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? And then and just hosting, bro. Like, and it was a full circle moment this year too because, mind you, like I said, YDI, I didn't host no parties for YDI.
Yeah.
But when they did the block party,
you got on mic.
I got on mic. They asked me, boy, and I was like,
and that'd be a good feeling. And I know the feeling because I went through that with YDI too. Like. Trying to get booked, then you get booked, then they realize you're good and they start booking you. Like, that's my relationship with them.
And the thing was,
I rock with YDI. Shout out to them boys.
Yeah, and the thing was, you know what I'm saying? I usually get paid, but they was like, no, man, we thought you was gonna do this free charge, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. Cause it was just the experience that I cared about. I didn't really care, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that full circle moment was worth more than piece of paper. It was worth more than $3. It was way worth more.
Speaking of full circle moments, you gotta get into your ebook. So you got this ebook, man. Welcome to my world. You gotta tell us like what inspired this ebook. Like how did this come about? I know it's like personal stories in there and everything.
Yeah. So sure. So Welcome to My World Poems and Legends from an Adolescent was a compilation of all the notebooks and journals that I had going from 8th grade all the way up to my senior year in high school. I was getting ready to move to Clark. I was getting ready to come to Atlanta. And I was going through. I'm like, Mom, I was trying to find something. I remember. And she's like, it's in that red Tupperware. Now, this red Tupperware is so crazy about this red Tupperware was this is Nah, I've been through a lot of things with this red Tupperware. This red Tupperware was given to me when I was in a homeless shelter, and it was full of toys. It was that, and I remember when I moved out that homeless shelter, and I put it in my room. I had wrote on my own Sharpie time capsule, open until you're ready to go to college. I remember I put it in there, open it up. Every journal from 8th grade, like all the way up till I was a senior, I had every journal, and it had poems. It had stuff about, you know what I'm saying, when I got cheated on. It had stuff about when, you know, my letters to my father. It had so many things like I had in there. Even had pictures of my friends. Like it was just like, okay, so because at first I was gonna do a children. I was like, I'm gonna do a children's book first. Then I'm gonna do like a little young adult teen book, and then after that I'm just gonna go into, you know what I'm saying? I had a plan. It was like, it's time for me to write this. So I wrote it. I took all my notebooks. My roommate at the time, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, "What, you still up?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm writing." I write 2 chapters a day. I was writing 2 chapters a night, like 2 chapters a night, and you know what I'm saying? It took me back to a place. You know, sometimes when I was writing those chapters, it took me back to certain places where I wish I didn't go back to, but it was like it needed to be done to get the full thing of like that last half of my book. That's where I started pouring out real tears. Like I poured out that last part of my book when I started talking about my father. I started talking about my grandma. I started talking about, you know, the girl of my dreams. I started talking about my god sister. You know what I'm saying? Like I started talking about things like that because those things really matter, and those things really hit home. You know what I'm saying? Before the book, you know what I'm saying? That's something like, okay, I got poems. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you can reflect on. That's something that, you know, that can enlighten yourself and empower yourself on. You know what I'm saying? Then when it hits that middle mark where it says revelation, that means, oh, it's about to get real.
Yeah.
It's about to get real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Welcome to My World Poems and Letters from an Adolescent is on Amazon, and it's on Barnes & Noble's press. You know what I'm saying? Second book coming out soon.
What was the hardest part about like getting that book really publicized and getting it on Barnes and Nobles and getting it on Amazon? Like, open up to us about that process, cause like you done really did the thing, and I gotta give you your flowers, bro. Like, I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of you, bro. I'm happy for you. Like, how was that, like, for real?
Ooh, child. I would say the hardest part was timing, because I was so eager to just drop it as soon as I got done. I was like, I'm ready to drop it. Now I finished writing the book in December. I finished writing that book in December, and I held out, and I waited until February 24th. I wanted to do it for Kobe. I did it on the 24th. I did it on the 24th, so I'm not sure I can do it. I'm doing it on the 24th. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? But that was the hardest part, and then I think that was the year I did everything planned. I did it strategically. I got my LLC.
Yeah.
Big Bands LLC. I got that so I can have publisher. Because I feel like if I could have had manuscript, I could have sent it to, you know, any big corporate book company in the world, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know if I would get my money back. I didn't know if I would get my money back in full. So I decided to do my own LLC, do my own publisher, get my money back, and just do it all over again. And that's what it is. So like when you go on Barnes & Noble's press, they'll say Big Bands Publisher, Big Bands LLC. Like it'll say that. Like, and you know what I'm saying, with the little C and corporate. So it's like, dang, like it feels good. Like I did that all my freshman year. So that was the hardest part, just timing. Just all about timing, being strategic with it. You know, now I'm working on the second book, and this is for my god brother, EJ. EJ, that's my big one. Like when you see me, like, okay, but when you see him, you be like, oh my god. Is that
a little heat?
So now he you know, he's about to go into middle school, and you know, he's gonna need things where his other men won't be able to teach him, especially about this next transition in the way.
Yeah.
So it's important for me to get this book out to him, because this is something that will last him from middle school, going into high school, going to college. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
And this won't even be for just him, but it'll be for other black men as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? That we cousins. Michigan and Chicago cousins.
Tell them again. Pop it.
Michigan and Chicago is cousins. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm coming to Drake 48 real soon. Don't worry about it. I'm coming to Harold's Chicken. Gotta get 10 piece with my sauce. Hey, matter of fact, I'm sorry to get off topic, but what? You went to the Harold's Chicken over here in Old Nat?
I ain't gonna lie, I only had one Harold's Chicken out here in Georgia. I went to the Harold's by KSU, and surprisingly, it did taste just like home. It was good.
I ain't going to by KSU though.
Yeah, because I was feeling biased. I didn't want to try it. I'm like, Chicago food in Atlanta, but the Harold's and the JJ taste just like at home, so I had to get over myself. Like, it was like you don't like it. So look, I got 2 more quick questions for you before we get up out of here. What's one thing about you that people don't know that you want them to know? Like something that they wouldn't even expect.
All right. We just took a right. We about to take a hard left. We about to take a hard left. I committed suicide. I almost committed suicide.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? What was this?
I tried to commit suicide twice. Oh my God.
God said you just lost out.
Yeah. So senior year, I tried. I had a history of so I got hit by a car. So when I got hit by a car, I had a history of back spasms.
That boy life bless you still here.
What? Yes. So I had a history of back spasms. So I had medication. This medication, let me tell you something. These muscle relaxers was so strong. You can take 2. And you will feel like you're on cloud 9. You will feel like it does just as much as marijuana. Real, for real. If you get the right medication. So I was going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was in a dark room. I was in my room actually. I was on the floor. I took 4 muscle relaxers. I took some of my mom's medication. And I was like, shoot, I'm about to I thought that was the safest way to do it.
What was going through your mind? Is it because of all the pain of the car accident, the pressure of life?
Because I got the car accident in 8th grade, but the pain, the back spasm, the pain of my back, it just carried over. But what was going through my head at that time was, man, like, you know what I'm saying, like, me and my mom, we still trying to figure out how to get out this, this hole of poverty.
Yeah.
So we still trying to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? I was dealing with my own personal issues, like the mental stress, because I was working at the time. Then I had work on my mind, trying to get money. I had, you know what I'm saying, at the time I was in a relationship, so I had relationship issues. I had so much going on.
Relationship issues feel so hard when you're young. Oh my God.
Bro, what?
It's like the end of the world.
And then I had school, and then I was dealing with school, so it was like, bro, like, this is stressful. Like, I'm about to go ahead and just cut the door. Just go ahead and close the door right now. Like, I'm ready. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, shoot, that's that. You know what I'm saying? But I woke up, I was like, dang, like, all right, let's
you went to a deep sleep and just came back?
I went in, I didn't wake up. Shoot, it was dang near. Like, I really did went to a deep sleep. Like, my mom came in there, had poured cold water on me. Like, she would pour cold water on me.
How long were you asleep for? Do you know?
Shit, I was gone for about I took the medicine like at 10. Took the medicine at like 10. I fell asleep. I didn't wake up till like 4 o'clock. Like, yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy work. And then this year, this fall semester, I was like, shoot, not even just being on Warrior Court. It wasn't even about Warrior Court. It was just like, I had so much going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was getting to, being, Cap Outside Incorporated. I was getting to that. I was getting to, writing. I was doing so much stuff. And I was still thinking about, like, I thought about a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Then I was doing so much, like I'm like this. Like, I'm a working clock. You know what I'm saying?
You're really not getting that proper rest. You just
go.
So you're stressed and stressed and stressed.
Like every day, like they don't understand. Like being social like this, like
It gets tiring.
It gets tiring. Like
it gets exhausting.
Yes, I gotta talk.
It gets overstimulating.
Yes, it's just so much, and I was like, and then going through that.
Then you gotta have a certain look because you're doing stuff for the school and Mr.CAU and Royal Court.
So
you got a different type of pressure than the regular life society.
And what's so crazy was I was like, shoot, man, no one care, bro. Like no one like if I go right now, who's to say who's gonna be mad? Who's to say who's gonna be sad?
So what just stopped you this past fall?
Nothing did, cause I really was just like I pray, and thank you God, man, thank you Jesus. I prayed, and I was like, shit, I prayed, you don't let me wake up. I prayed. I had some medicine. I did take some medicine. I tried it again. I took some medicine. This time I took alcohol. I took medicine on top of alcohol. So I was like, shoot, I pray, you don't let me wake up. I pray, you know. I went to sleep. Zig, huh? Yeah. Come on, bro. We gotta get up. We gotta go to the football game. God dang it.
So wait, who came and woke you up?
My Mr. Junior, man.
Hey, you thought you was out there. No, boy. You responsibility still
so
here, boy.
Sick.
Go ahead, get up, my boy.
But you know, I'm so grateful, man, because it was like, I didn't fulfill my purpose.
Yeah. It wasn't your timing yet, bro.
My purpose in life, you know, is to change the world one smile at a time. Mm-hmm. That's what I felt like my purpose is. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Now I haven't accomplished that. I have so long ago. Yeah. Like right now, I'm getting ready for a Mr. HBCU competition.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's another aspect. I host, that's making people smile. I'm walking every day with this crown on my head and stuff like that and telling a story. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying?
So how do you maintain a positive mental health nowadays when you feel stressed and overwhelmed?
I love, like I said, I love cooking.
Yeah, so that's a relaxing outlet because you just gotta have stress relaxing outlets so you can decompress because we got a lot going on in life. You just gotta be able to decompress and you know what I'm saying, relax a little sometimes.
I love cooking. I love music. I love being in the room and I just watch nostalgic movies. Like I'm a movie head. Like you can ask anybody. I will recite a movie like this and you like, what's that movie from? Like or like we can watch a movie right now and you can pause one scene and I'll be like, oh, I know what that scene is. I know that.
Yeah, I know what it feels.
Yes, I love watching movies. So I watch movies, I watch TV shows. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I maintain my mental health. You know what I'm saying? And you know when I don't feel like talking to nobody, I just talk to God.
Facts.
Talk to God.
Facts. So look, bro, you at the end, man. It's your senior year. In a couple months, you're finna graduate, man. You ending off as Mr.CAU. Like, what's next? What's after college? You know what I'm saying? What's the career like? What you thinking about?
Okay, so the career path is I go back to Tom Perry Studios. Right? You know, I want to go back to Tom Perry Studios. I send my resume in. You know what I'm saying? So being there, it really enlightened me during the summer. So I'm gonna go ahead and go there. You know, also alternatively still continue to write. I got about 4 scripts in my hand right now.
Okay.
I got 4 scripts that's finished. Like it's ready to go. Like we ready to go. We ready to shoot these things. Right?
Belt to ass.
Ready to go. Like I'm ready. We're not playing these games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that, and you know, I have been talking to a couple people, as well. You know what I'm saying? Before I get into my career, I want to do one thing, and that is get on a food truck and just work. Travel. I want to travel. Like I want. That's something that I want to do. And I talked to Marcus Kendrick. You know, that's my mentor. Like I said, he has a passion for cooking too. So it's like we have several conversations where you know the food truck we can find it, put it together, travel the world. Like you know what I'm saying, do different menus. You know what I'm saying. I actually got the inspiration for a movie called Chef.
Cool.
Yeah, but. You know what I'm saying? That's that. But I have a lot of
That would
ideas.
be fire. You can travel the world, make some money, meet some people, network.
I already got the menu set out. Player.
So look, man, y'all know KK's Corner is sponsored by the one and only Lost and Found, man. You know this is a Chicago-made brand. Shout out Lost and Found. You know, got my custom. He made me a custom KK's Corner shirt. Feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah.
Ty.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
That's fire. That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a
fire.
gift for you. We got a shirt for you today, man. So this is your shirt from Lost
Ooh.
and Found. So I want you to open
Shot
it up,
City.
show it to the camera, give everybody a review, give it a little 1 through 10. Shout out Lost and Found. Y'all can visit Lost and Found website, follow their Instagram, get y'all some.
Hey, listen, the shit in Chicago. Hey, I need someone to put me in the right direction to be in Chicago, man. I just watched my boy. Oh man.
Hold on now, show that to the camera because I haven't seen the shirt.
I might rock this. I might rock this tomorrow. I might rock this today.
Hold on, let me see the back.
I might rock this tonight.
Oh yeah, wait.
Finding our way to the 99. That's hard. Okay.
Hold on, wait, Papa, one more time. What you say? What you say one
Finding
time?
our way to the 99. This tough.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Hey, stay. Hold on. Cross out there. Lost the Stray. This is what's the name?
Lost in the Stray. The brand is called Lost in the Stray. It's established in Chicago, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? It's a black-owned clothing brand. I believe my boy is a cute dog. Don't quote me.
1911?
His son. Yeah.
1911?
One or the other. You know what I'm saying? But
You chose
shout out
the
Lost
wrong
in the
flat,
Stray.
but you chose the wrong flat, but
But you like the drip,
I
though.
like the drip. Hey, listen, man. Hey, I've been meaning to say this too. Chicago, top five best cities in the country.
Yeah.
That's something I gotta come back there. I love Chicago. The food y'all got there is amazing. I won't do no Italian beef with Pepsi. Not doing that.
I don't like dark pop neither. I ain't gonna. I don't like dark pop.
I heard, what's that one? Uncle Remus. That's fine.
That's on the west side. See, I'm more of a south side heroes type.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I would try Uncle Remus. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. I know y'all be eating crunchy curls too.
Yeah. Gotta get right.
I know. I
He talking about I be doing my research. He
I'm doing my research too, man.
Look, man. So look, we finna get up out of here, man. What's one more thing you gotta say to the people, man? Your final words. You know, you done gave me a great podcast, a great interview. Before you even say anything, I just want to say once again, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of your growth. It's good to see you go from boy to man, you know what I'm saying? It's good to see you go through all the different clubs and organizations and life experiences, and just to sit here and get to know you more and get to know your story and your background. Like, you're just an amazing person, Zeke, and your life is really blessed by God, and you got a lot of good things coming your way. I can feel your energy. You're really destined for something. I really feel like you're going to be one of the ones when it comes to entertainment and history and black success in the making. If you even just look at from your childhood, all the different plays you've been in and all the different stuff you've been a part of, entertainment been around you, being a people person been around you, I know life get hard, and I know you feel the pressures, because I'm the same way, bro. I be going through a lot right now. I'm in the process of learning how to fully control my emotions, because, you know, as a black female, we struggle with that a little bit more than men. So I'm still like learning that, and I had some days where I stress out and I just don't do nothing, don't talk to nobody, turn my phone off. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, I know life get hard, bro, but you doing amazing, and God got a big plan for your life. Yeah. That's why every time you try to take your life, it ain't work. Some niggas when they first try, they out here. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So like for real, bro. So
but
like,
you know what, though?
stay positive, keep your head on the swivel, stay focused.
Yeah, but you know what though? We gonna make it.
Facts.
We gonna make it, because one thing about it, you know what I'm saying, KK, you have the work ethic and the aura that not too many people can carry. You understand what I'm saying? Think about everything that you've done. You know what I'm saying? Like you're really one of the ones. Like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people really thought you couldn't do remote. Look where you at. You got a remote deal. And mind y'all, you fresh out of college.
Mind y'all, at the college they thought I was just so goddamn ghetto. A lot of stuff they ain't want to let me do.
Yeah, a lot of people
talk about it.
Yes, a lot.
Because you was behind the scenes, so I know you heard all the real conversations.
Yes, a lot of people, man. What? It was me. It was me and I'm saying like Marcus Kendrick.
Okay, so what happened?
Me and him was feeling for you. Like we want you. You know what I'm saying? We like, man, KK, she good, man. We need her. You know what? And but the thing about it, you know what I'm saying? Politics. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about people like us, the people that don't change and are authentic, it pays off.
Yep.
So it's gonna pay off. So if I'm at the Emmys, best believe who's gonna be interviewing me is gonna be you.
Yeah, we gonna make it to the top.
I'll make sure. We gonna make sure.
Yeah.
And who gonna be on that red carpet with me is gonna be you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to like host bigger events with you down the line, BET Awards, Rolling Loud, and just really have fun and continue to watch each other grow, bro.
You gonna be one of them ones. You gonna, bro. When it's all said and done, there's gonna be it's a lot of hosts in Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
But it's only gonna be a certain few that's gonna be talked about in the world. I said Atlantic, I said the word. Them two different things.
Talk about it.
There's a lot of ranked right now in Atlanta. Right now that everyone loves and adores. But not too many people love and adore in America.
Yup.
And you're going to be one of those people in America.
Man, bro, and on that note, it's KK on the check-in for KK's Corner. Yeah, shout out Revolt, man. If you tuned in on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Revolt. If you tuned in on Revolt, man, make sure you stay tuned for the next episode of KK's Corner podcast. Tell everybody on Instagram where they can follow you and support you, watch the journey, man.
Oh, man, listen, follow me at Fresh Kid Zeke on Instagram, Fresh Kid Zeke. I post cooking videos, I post flicks, me hosting, I do it all, man. I post it all, so just come check me out. I'm probably gonna get my YouTube back up too. So,
yeah, got to.
You know what I'm saying?
So look, y'all never know, maybe we'll be lucky enough to get a couple free books to give away on the podcast.
Oh, my soul, that's gotta happen.
Come on. It's check-in, man, and we out.
We out.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's lovely.
That was a great podcast. You can stop the cams. That was great. I ain't gonna lie, you just gave a fire ass interview. That shit was just hard. What you thought, JD?
Oh, that was good. I like the
You know, I want to make it out. I was trying to make it out for you.
Facts.
So I was like,
we got some good content, and we covered so many subjects. That's one thing I love about my podcast.
I love it, man. I love the way how you open up, how you start to introduce yourself, how you explain your background, where you came from, and what experience that you went through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, how they shaped you and how you evolved because of them. Because of them incidents, so like that, and man, I just love it, bro. I love your energy, love your spirit, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, bro. Like shit, it's my first time I actually get to know the backstory.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know all that. I did a little research, but
I ain't seen him 1,000 times.
Yeah, you was never knowing. Yeah.
How you doing? We just paid each other a couple times, stop by, say what's up, talk a little minute, and then we was going about our day. But man, it's amazing to hear that because now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the only man or black man in general that's going through mental health issues, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's real.
What I tell you all the time, I try not to have a mental health podcast, but that's just on my head, bro.
That's what I tell you.
It is what it is, though.
I said use that to your advantage.
I know, that's just where my head is at right now.
But it's good. You need to talk about that because the more you talk about that, other people can relate. You want to make your people feel more related to your community.
Yeah, they definitely gonna feel related to this shit. Like this is one of them.
You know what I'm saying? This some stuff that people make.
It's KK on the check-in for KK's Corner.
Man, we about to drop some fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all. Shout out Revolt. Make sure y'all stay tuned in for this interview.
Hey, shout out to the camera.
You see that?
Too.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
Yeah. Look, y'all see that right there? Y'all see that? What they say? KK's Corner.
We up, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's get a couple more pictures right here, then we'll get some pictures right there.
Yeah.
And then,
I can just sit back, down, talk.
Take a couple more. I know you got some good ones during the podcast.
Hell yeah, but I'm going to get some more pictures after y'all done. So that way
we'll take one right here, then we'll take some in front of them, and then we good.
What's your IG?
Yeah, make sure you tag my boy.
Tag.
But you really did give me a great podcast, though. Like this was just good. Like this was way better than I would have expected. Like everything be happening on God's time.
This must be the 16.
Yeah.
Everything happened.
I gotta get
God's
the 16
time,
now.
and, like I don't know, Zeke. Like this was just amazing. Wait till you sit back and watch this. Wait till your mom watch this. She's gonna be so proud of you. She's gonna be so proud. I'm for real though. Like the way you just sat back and really like opened up and was vulnerable and talking like, yo, when your family see this, when Mr. Kendrick see this, like the people closer to you and really know your journey, you know your friend who house you stayed in and everything, like this gonna be one of the ones, bro. Like this was just a great interview, man. It just reflects how much we've grown both of us and like. I'm just happy we had a chance to do this.
I just had to make notes because at the end of the day, man, you do a great job as a podcast. You know what I'm saying? You had Dr. Oscar?
Thank you. I did have him.
Yeah, so you already know. Like,
yeah, who you sort of how long something now, right?
Yeah.
We still in a relationship. We be DMing each other and stuff.
Yeah, you know, and he one of those. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing I learned from him, you know what I'm saying? You always you always let the guests talk, man. I'm like, oh yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. You did just.
I had to learn that though, because before people used to tell me like, oh, you talking too much, or oh, you over talking them. So I had to learn to really sit back and let my guests talk. I really had to learn to find the balance of letting them talk, but still controlling my podcast.
Yeah.
Because I still gotta control the flow, but I gotta let people talk. And one thing I love about me, everybody who come on the platform is comfortable enough to really open up and just be them.
Because you make it look where we at. This is
We
your
at the
house.
house, so it's homey. It's
Yes,
like
this is
it's
your
one of them
house.
feelings where it's like, alright, it's on some
Yeah.
cool shit. Yeah.
Hold on, let me take that. Keep that same pose real quick.
Yeah. That's why I like being at the house, but that's why I be telling people like, I don't bring too many people just because it ain't nowhere to sit and shit. Like if they bring one guest, we'll pull the chair right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think because it's at the house, it really do add to like that home feeling.
Yeah, it's a vibe for sure. Man.
All right, we're gonna take something in front of this one.
You gonna turn this around?
We gotta work on getting you some water bottle labels. So now I can say KK's corner.
That'd be hard as fuck. Yeah, facts. That'd be hard. That'd be hard. That'd be hard. That'd be hard. I can't wait to see this shit. I know that shit look good. I'm trying to tell you, we got real cameras.
Shit, if you want to, you can do like the first photo. You can hold this up.
We can either, but hold up the actual shirt.
You know what I'm saying? You can hold this up the first
Yeah,
one. You can send it to them like,
We
hey.
can get some with the shirts on without.
Yeah, shirts on if you want to.
Yeah.
Just making sure that.
Trying to get more sponsorships and shit. Trying to keep that shit going. Trying to get on my real business shit with the podcast, Zeke. The more I grow, the more I learn. There's so much more shit I can do with this shit. So much more money that can be made out of this shit.
Cause now what you now into, you're not even in the content business anymore. You in the corporate business now.
Man, it's real now.
It's corporate.
Motherfuckers get deals with Revolt. It's real now. You know what I'm saying?
You got deals with Revolt, man. So now you know what I'm saying. And what's so crazy is, bro, opportunities gonna keep opening up. Like,
Facts.
I don't think people are like, bro, like nigga, like you know 106 and Park about to bring back they about to bring 106 and Park back.
Imagine us hosting that.
Hey, but imagine you though.
Imagine us.
I'm saying.
But I get what you're saying for me though. But like,
cause I'm saying, cause shoot, like
facts though, facts.
Yeah, you gonna do it, bro.
Let me put on some shoes so you can get full body picture. Oh God. But I do like doing the podcast at home because to be honest, it's cozy. As I was waiting on you, when you was like, I'm waiting on the Uber, nigga, I hopped in the shower, all type of shit. Like, it's cozy as fuck. Like,
cozy as hell.
yeah, I'll be chilling up in here, man. This really, and I've been living here for like 2 years too. Like, this my spot for real. This is my first apartment out of college. And you see, we only up the street.
Make sure you record videos. That's a dog, man. Get that content up on that dog. I'm making some major connects with other candidates, so make sure you.
But I'm glad that you enjoyed the interview, man, for real.
Man,
that means a lot to me. Like, what a lot of people don't know, Zeke, I want to be the next Oprah. I want to be the next Ellen.
Okay,
Oprah? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Ellen.
I want to have that Nick Cannon effect. So, like, the fact that people even come on here and feel comfortable enough to open up the way they do is everything to me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I make real content. Like, I don't do all that messy shit. Like, no, we doing real interviews. We talking about real shit.
Yeah, that's real, bro.
Real, bro. This was fun today, man. This was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. That means a lot to me. I ain't gonna lie. Making the guests feel like they had a good experience and a good time in the moment.
And then we're gonna do like I can take the pictures, then we're gonna do like another video.
Yeah. And then I go get the wireless mic for the other video. Yeah. And he gonna be like, it's Zeke, man, it's Mr.CAU, the 6, camera, shimmy. And I'm on KK's corner, and I'll be like, it's KK, I'm checking, man, that interview out now. And we'll drop it today, the interview out is like promo. But yeah, this for my boy Lost in the Stray.
I got the 50 million.
That's that, looking at it. Make sure you get full body, you know, you get that shit on, you know what I'm saying?
On the mirror, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say, cause you can get some off this other camera too if you want.
Yeah, I think you do got good cameras on the side.
Yeah, I'll show the back too. The back really got all the swag. Like, I never seen this shirt. He just, cause you see it was in the pack, so I didn't know what it looked like for real. Yeah. Then I'll show the back of mine, cause I got on one of his shirts too, just to. Look at that, boy. No, I had to do something silly. You got enough for the shirt? You want to throw the shirt down or what?
No, I got enough.
Okay, you put the shirt to the side, then we get some regular pics on bro, you know, on bro. And my boy with me. Yeah. Ass.
Hey, let me do one favor real quick.
What?
Let me try one of the cameras.
Here, you want this one or one of them?
Nah, give one of these. I'm gonna try these real quick. Cause I heard these are good photography cameras too. You don't even know what you just got.
I don't. Look, I'm so focused on the video. Look at this, Z.
What?
Stop playing. Stop playing.
Boy.
Glass Productions. Glass
Hey, look,
Productions. Glass Productions. Wait till you see it. Then
And
the
guess what,
audio
though?
board. That audio board sounds so fucking good too. And that audio board like $600, $700. That's a real audio board.
Damn.
Like that's the shit Gillian and Warlow used for $1 million worth of game. This is all they doing is changing the mics there, but that Rodecaster Pro is one of the best audio boards. Like I invested in some. Turn the flash on too. Is it a flash?
That's hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out. It's gonna do all that.
Don't the flash gotta pop out on the side or something?
Yeah, usually just.
Oh, you know what you need to do now? I ain't gonna lie.
It's a button for it.
I got it.
I ain't gonna lie. You should do like you should have one segment on your podcast like hot wings are there. Like get some like so Ace Hardware, they got like some hot sauce.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Hey, you tripping?
Yeah.
This camera shoot pictures for sure.
Let me see.
Get some hot sauce on that on the wings.
It ain't even.
Ooh, yeah, come on. Yeah, that shit, yeah.
Get some hot wings on your podcast. Be like, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. If you don't want to answer, you eat a hot wing. If not,
Yeah. So what it is, you see that right there?
yeah.
That's
what
my
made me think
main
about it.
segment because what we gonna do is, I'm telling you, hello. He getting his bag, let me, yeah. He getting his bag, get your bag, Jetty. So what this going to be is, this going to be a game segment. So I'm going to be standing right here like, look, man, this KK's Corner Trivia, I got 10 questions for you, 90 seconds. The timer going to be on there. When I ask you a question, you got to press this to answer. And if you get it right, if you get it wrong,
Okay.
But the only reason why I didn't do it with you is because you see this orange wall little as hell. I just wanted me another orange backdrop so it could be big enough to actually do what I'm trying to do.
He said the backdrop.
It's trial and error right now, so we didn't know it was going to be this small. But I got another one on the way.
When you do a video, we can do it on an iPhone. It don't matter if you try to do a quick little upload real quick.
No, let's do it on the camera. I'm finna grab my wireless mic and then we're gonna let him get up out of here.
Alright, bet.
I'm gonna grab my mic, then we're gonna let Zeke go and I'm gonna start editing.
Alright, bet. Oh man.
JD, we taking everything off our list. We on our shit today, JD.
If you want to, can you do one? Well, nah, you did alright.
Get some solo pictures of Zeke in front of the sign.
Alright, bet.
While I hook this mic up, get some solo pictures.
Stand right here.
So you can see the sign, yeah.
I want to see everything right here. This stand position, like, turn right here. Cool. Come over here a little bit. Follow my hand. Alright, good.
Oh, my wireless mic might be dead. Damn, my wireless mic dead.
Let me try something right quick with these lights. You know, I'm working on my photography skills so I can get better at everything. I ain't trying to just be.
Just throwing out anything. Your phone and take your tag. Get in your bag. We ain't mad at you. Alright, so my wireless mic's dead, so we're gonna do it without the mic, but I think they be alright. We standing up in here, it ain't too much going on. I think we be straight. Let me see.